You are optimistic. You are positive. You're excited about chiropractic. You're excited about reaching people with your practice. You're excited about building one step at a time, an exceptional life of being productive and prosperous and generous while you are filled with love, fitness, and fun. Your purpose is to become smarter, more powerful, capable, more driven, and a superior version of yourself by ever increasing your awareness, your knowledge, your understanding, your motivation, your hands-on skill, your communication skill, and your mastery in the art of exceptional living. Earlier today, I had a person that's been in the group for some time looking to start a practice. Has a phone call. First phone call the doctor set up with me. Gets on the phone and says, "What should I be working on first?" Let's see. I have all these videos. I have a checklist that tells you exactly what to do. Nobody in the Winner's Edge group ever wonders what they should do or what they should do first, because I already have it in videos and I already have a checklist you can print out that says do this. And this person gets on the phone and says, "Well, what should I do?" What's the problem? Lack of motivation, lack of study, lack of desire to learn how to do stuff better. I cannot understand how people are not motivated in chiropractic. What could prompt more motivation than chiropractic awesomeness? You want to be motivated. If you have to have someone tell you, crack the whip on you, get you to do stuff, think of how embarrassing that is. I consider it an insult if someone even has to think they remind me of something, like they need to remind me. Reminding me of something is an insult because I don't need to be reminded. And I certainly don't need any help to be motivated. I'm encouraging that for you. So you want to be superior with motivation toward what? You're building an exceptional life. Of course, every time we train with the podcast, causing you to naturally attract great new patients, making you more capable of motivating and persuading people to higher levels of health. You're empowered to make smarter long-term decisions. And of course, you are energized physically, mentally, and you are energized financially. What an interesting topic today. I want to say hi to somebody. Rachel. Yes, you, Rachel from Woodbury. I have pictures from every office I've ever built and practiced in. And I come across your picture often. You and Jan, Alicia, Leola. Incredible people that I used to work with in a past practice. Rachel went on and became qualified as a massage therapist. I'm not sure what you're up to now, Rachel. I'm not online that much to see. I just heard that you made a comment or something about the podcast, and I wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I think about you from time to time as I come across pictures. I think about your mom, and I think about your dad. And I hope things are doing well. I am here because I have been connected to great people like Rachel that did such a great job working with me and working for me in my chiropractic journey. So, we love you, Rachel, and we hope all is well. Now, moving on, I want to start this topic today. What a great topic. I want to start with a little story time, if you don't mind. I just came back from the Emerald Coast Powerboat Week. Of course, the biggest powerboating event in that entire part of the nation, Destin, Florida. Ever been to Destin, Florida? Beautiful there. The sand there is like white sugar, Harbor Walk Village, Emerald Grand Hotel. Really a cool place. And we got about 85, 90 boats that converge from around the country for the big Emerald Coast Powerboat Week. My boat got pulled 630 miles up from Miami. I actually flew down from my place in Minneapolis, participated in this big event. I did not win anything. I don't expect to win anything. But I'm there. I'm lucky to be there, thankful to be there. I love being there. As many people know, I don't really take any days off. I take some hours off, but I never take a day off. Even when I'm there at an event like this, I'm getting some work done before and work done after the action. And believe me, there's serious action. High speed, on the water, okay, action. Man, never did I see so many dolphins. Dolphins coming up next to you, dolphins around the docks. They're so beautiful, they're so tranquil, they're so sweet. It enriches your entire life when you just see a dolphin come to the surface for 2 seconds. It literally enriches your entire life. Well, down there, Powerboat Week, in the evenings, all the boats will be dockside. There'll be people all over the place coming to check out these amazing boats, the highest performance hardware in the world, all collected in one place. Restaurants, music in the background, action central, okay? In the evenings, after all the boats come back and cool off and get washed down, and everybody's just hanging out, getting a bite to eat. And I walk around the docks, and I walk out to the end of one dock, and I'm around these boats all the time. But here sits at the end of this particular dock a helicopter landing pad with a really, and I mean really cool looking, blacked out helicopter sitting on the little landing pad at the end of the dock. It was impressive. And then in front of this on the dock was the hottest looking offshore powerboat you have ever seen. I mean, if Batman rolled in with a powerboat, this is what he would roll up in. A 52-foot MTI. 3,000 plus horsepower with a canopy. The boat's closed on the top. It looks like the Batmobile on the water. It is something. In fact, I do think here that I might make a post on Instagram. You might be able to see this boat. But if you just were to Google black 52 MTI, I'm telling you, this boat will appear because it is one of the most popular power boats in the world. And next to it sits another incredible power boat, all blacked out. And that boat actually houses a fuel cell that carries super high octane fuel for the big dog 52. And then this family also has a 59-foot cigarette Tirana. I'll let you look up what that is if you're interested. And that's the big cruiser boat, all the comfortable seating. You can have all the family and friends while the two sporty boats race around. And of course, while your helicopter flies overhead, taking pictures and video of you while you're boating. So this particular family has 3 boats there and a helicopter. This represents the top of the powerboating food chain. If I were going to make an estimate at the cost, this is probably it's probably, let's see, about $7 million in just boats, at least. And I don't know what a helicopter costs, to be honest with you. Now, this is up in the Panhandle, Destin, Florida, but coming up here will be the biggest poker run, the biggest boat run, the biggest powerboat extravaganza in the world. And that, of course, is the Florida Powerboat Club Key West run for the World Powerboat Racing Championships in Key West. And what you will see down in Miami will be all three of these boats and the helicopter. How did they get there? How do you take a 52-foot powerboat and get it 700 miles down to Miami? The helicopter, the landing pad for the helicopter, the 59-foot cigarette. This has to be hauled behind like a semi. This family has an entire team, an entire crew to just manage, maintain, and transport the boats, let alone the helicopter. It is incredibly impressive. The logistics, the planning. But again, the fun, the family, the interaction, the sharing, the inspiration, the being outside, living. This is an example of an exceptional life. This is an exceptional life. Now, I know who this person is. I know who the family is that owns this stuff. I will refrain from saying the name, but they're doing all right. Okay? Now, what's my point with this story? The point is, this is my reference group. The Florida Powerboat Club and all of these super high performer people who are high-level experts in their industries all are quite wealthy, if not extremely wealthy. This is my reference group. This is my crowd. This is who I hang around, listen to. And I do a lot of shutting up and listening. And I learn from. And I see the work ethic and the innovation and the expansive mindset and the service and the quality and the desire and the drive and all of these things in this reference group. And I'm very thankful that I'm there as the chiropractor, as sort of the health-focused person in the group, and people know that. They know I'm not the one drinking. They know I'm the one up early. They know I'm the one you come and see when something's bugging you. And as one of our key affirmations reminds us, I become more attractive to healthy and wealthy people by displaying my inner qualities. Because there's no car or material thing or watch or clothes or purse that is going to impress anybody in my crowd. They could care less. What they're impressed by is what? Talent, skill, effort, punctuality, image, diligence, dedication, loyalty, integrity, all of these internal invisible attributes that qualify the man or the woman. You become more attractive to healthy and wealthy people by displaying your inner qualities. And I want them to be of quality. Many people, their inner qualities are qualities of greed, jealousy, being a copycat, inner quality of spite or laziness. These are not qualities. These are inner attributes, but they are not of quality compared to integrity and concern and dedication and honesty and respect. You see what I'm saying? Quality, internal qualities impress everybody. Reference group. So here's one of the first points for our training today. Who is your reference group in chiropractic? Are you isolated? Who are the richest chiropractors you know? Who is the richest chiropractor that you personally know? I mean, know personally, that you could call on the phone and they would know who you are. Who is that person? I mean, really, many times chiropractors are fooled. Oh, it's so-and-so. But if you really dug in, you'd find they didn't have that much. Who are you hanging around chiropractically? Here's my point. Winner's Edge provides your reference group. When you're around people seeing a lot more volume than you, it's nothing in the Winner's Edge group to be seeing 100 people in the afternoon. When you're around people who are in better physical condition than you, when you're around people who are better money handlers than you, people that have more passive cash flow than you, people who are much better at adjusting than you, the reference group, people you can look up to, people you can grow with, and people you can share with. Winner's Edge is the reference group for powerhouse chiropractors. And if you're not in the Winner's Edge group, of course, we would love to see you be there. The Winner's Edge group is good if you're an individual chiropractor, one chiropractor in one office. Once you, as one chiropractor in one office, hit $200,000 a month, then you've outgrown the Winner's Edge group. If you're collecting $100,000 a month, then you are just in the meat of the power curve within the Winner's Edge group. You're among many, many people. There's nothing outstanding about that. In fact, that is becoming quite average. Remember now, my office was able to break $200,000 a month 18 years ago. So your reference group, it's important that it includes me, because I care about you. My intention is honorable for you. I want to serve you. I'm doing this free podcast. I'm not out to try to get you to make me feel like I'm special. I don't need any of that. What I do need, though, is for you to grow and continue to build an exceptional life. Now, there's another word. We got reference group today. We got reference group. Now, okay? Next word. Discernment. Discernment. Reference group, a group of people that individuals compare themselves to, use as a standard of measurement, or are influenced by. You need a high-performance reference group if you want to be a high performer. Nobody trains for the Olympics in their garage. You have to be connected to the power of a group, okay? Next is discernment. Discernment, check this out. The ability to judge well. That's part of our decision making, isn't it? It's part of becoming smarter. Having discernment. Now back to the question here, okay? Who are the richest chiropractors you know? And you might have thought I was referring to money, but I did indicate, I'll indicate again now. Who are the richest chiropractors you know with their love and their relationships? Who of chiropractors you know have the most incredible primary relationships? Who of the chiropractors you personally know are the highest level health? We've got one of our gentlemen getting ready for another ultra marathon. He does 50-mile trail runs. Very inspiring. Who are the richest chiropractors you know practice-wise for their ability to see volume, their ability to run and manage a smart and successful and efficient chiropractic office, ability to hire and train and maintain great staff. We just had one of our members had a CA leave after 27 years. Next, who are the richest chiropractors you know financially? The richest guy in the Winner's Edge group, right around 25 million of net worth. And there's chiropractors I know that think that they have outgrown me or the Winner's Edge group with their insignificant net worth. I shouldn't say insignificant, but it's insignificant compared to 25 million. And so when the people with 25 million are calling me to have private coaching calls with me, you probably know you're in the right place. So, your reference group. You're discerning what matters: love, health, career, and money capabilities. Next point here is, how close are you to them? How close are you, and how much time are you spending sort of rubbing shoulders and being associated with a reference group of high performance, allowing you to have discernment and be able to see who the posers are and who the real ones are, who's legit and who's trying to look like they're bigger than they actually are. So discernment is critical within the reference group and in all areas of business and in life. A few more things I want to share here. There's a big difference between collections and income. In chiropractic offices talk about, we collect this. That really doesn't mean anything, does it? Chiropractic office could be collecting $80,000 a month. With so much overhead and stress and commotion. And then another chiropractor could be collecting $40,000 a month and be taking home more money. So here is what matters. What matters is your personal after-tax income. This is, if you look at your W-2 in box 1, and then you take out the tax, and that will equal your actual net income for the year. And I will tell you, there's really not a chiropractor anywhere that really knows their net income for a year. But at the end of this year, or you could look at a W-2, and you should save these all in a folder, and look at box 1, take out the tax, which is sitting right next to it, leaving you your net income for the year. Another way to do this would be to look at your personal checking account bank statements and just add up the deposits for the year. But sometimes this isn't complete because we have money going from the business to other things. But I just want to get you thinking here about what matters is how much money goes into your personal account after tax. This is how much money you made from all the beautiful adjustments, all the exams, the re-exams, the phone calls, the soap notes, the difficult patients, and the people who are hugging you because you saved their life with chiropractic. So here in my coaching, the goal is to increase your net income. And there are chiropractors out there who need to collect less in order to increase their income. They need to collect less in order to increase their income. Why is that? Well, because their overhead is so high, they've got so much going on, but if their collections went down and you corrected all the overhead problems, it would leave more net profit. And the name of the game is in how small of an office can you have the highest net profit with the fewest staff members, the highest amount of referrals, the lowest marketing cost, with the lowest debt, the highest number of great referrals, the ultimate expression of the chiropractic practice, which allows you then what? It allows you to use your discernment and your reference group and all of these things so you can build and continue to build the exceptional chiropractic life. Tory out.